Hey, what's up everybody? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and we're going to do an unboxing slash haul video. Let's start off with this box on top. Obviously, that would be the easiest. These are from eBay and or Facebook. Ruben from Facebook has sold me a couple of these. I think the rest are from eBay. I got Supergirl here and the White Lantern Hal Jordan, and the Yellow Lantern, the Sinestro Core Scarecrow. These are all from a China seller, so I got them for really cheap. Only problem is, if you look at Hal's hair, it's missing some paint. I can touch that up no problem, so I'm not too worried about that. Next up, I have Scarecrow. The only problem here is a little bit of paint overlap there on his belt. Again, I can touch that up no problem. And the Supergirl, the only problem with her is the paint app on her shirt is pretty terrible. So she might go in the fodder bin, and I'll probably pick up another one of those. I did get refunded in full for the Supergirl and the White Lantern due to the defects. So I ended up on top for that one for sure. Next up from Ruben, I got these two. I got, what's her name, Stargirl, and I think his name is Shark. It might be the Shark or Shark Man or Sharkopotamus. No, I don't know. I don't know what his name is. I think it's just Shark though. But he's a pretty cool figure. Nice detail there for the mask. I think it's a mask technically. I don't think he really has that head. And she's a pretty cool looking figure too. Really nice paint app on the face there. She's got a couple of little smudge marks there on her stomach area, but that's not too bad. And I like the metallic of her too, so that's cool. And then she came with her translucent staff. So pretty cool. And next up I got the Black Lightning figure, just trying to fill out some spots in the collection, so I figured I might as well pick him up. I got him for like $9, so pretty cool. I got the Blue Lantern Flash. This is one of my favorite figures. I don't know why, I just love the blue and black and the shading on him. If you look, there's some really nice shading. The paint app's really crispy on him, so I really like this guy. Didn't come with the lantern because I got him from a China seller again. But I don't really care because I'm not going to pose them all holding their lantern. So for $8, definitely worth it. And last but not least, from the eBay selection is the Wonder Woman Star Sapphire, I think. Not really sure, but I'm pretty sure she's Star Sapphire underneath that costume. I don't know though. But she came from a non-China seller, so she came with the lantern, and she is fresh out of the package. The guy just got it for the Build-A-Figure piece. Got her for $8 or $9 too, so that was a pretty good deal. That's it for that box. Next box coming up. This is the box I got from the Hive, from my buddy Ryan. A lot of good stuff in here. Don't need that on there. Have all the accessories that aren't with the actual figures in here, some lightning and some staffs and things like that. Let's dig in. We got the variant Hector Hall, oh no, I can't remember his name, Guardian? Oh, of course I can't remember the name as soon as I start going through this stuff. This is a really cool figure. The original prototype they had was a lot cooler, I think. It didn't have this little nubbin right there on the waist. He had some shoulder things and not the collar, but still really cool. I love the variant since it has the gold parts instead of all solid yellow. We have Wildcat, the black version, which I think is really cool. I love the head sculpt on this guy. Really, really nice looking figure. Otherwise, he's pretty bland. He's got some toes and some wrapped up hands, but otherwise pretty bland. Still cool. Got the Black Lantern, Hal Jordan. I love the way they have the hair like that. It's a nice touch. I typically don't care for the open mouth on these guys because it's hard to pose them so that they always look like they have a that they need a yelling face. But still, really cool figure. Great paint app with the white lines. I said that weird, I don't know why. But yeah, really cool figure, great paint app. I love the detail they put into the lantern logos. They're really solid work there. I got a Mr. Terrific. Didn't have one of him to put in the collection. Just been using them for fodder so far, so figured I'd get one of him finally. Paintwork's pretty good on the Terrific. There are some smudges throughout the white, but still overall, pretty cool figure. Got a blue Beetle. Last one I had, I chopped apart and used his hands for, did I use his hands? I don't remember what I used his hands for. Anyway, I cut him up. I don't remember what for. He was in one of my customs. But really cool figure. I love the translucent eye pieces there. Face mask. Really cool. Classic blue Beetle. Kid Flash. Not too much to say about him, but Ryan gave me a good deal on these guys, so I figured I would fill some spots in the collection. The classic Green Lantern, or whatever you want to call it, I don't really know. It's the retro one. He's got the red outfit. Really cool sculpting. I love the way he's got the baggy clothes throughout for the upper. Then the lower, he's got the extra details on the boots. He's got a nice cape. I think that's the same cape as Dr. Impossible and Mr. Miracle. But either way, still a really cool figure. Again, he has the open mouth. Looks kind of like a vampire with this outfit, but it's still pretty cool. Got the DC Superheroes Black Chest Superman. Just another spot filler again. Really love the DC Superheroes figures. I got the Black Lantern. What is it? Black Hand? Is that his name? I think that's his name. Not positive though. Correct me if I'm wrong. I love this guy. Really cool looking figure. He does have the double jointed elbows, which we wish were on more of the DC Universe classics, and the double jointed knees. This, to me, the double jointed elbows and knees really kicks these figures up a notch. They look so much nicer and they're so much better for posing. I wish they had more of the DCs that had that. Hopefully all the ones to come out from now on will have that. But still a really cool figure. Great sculpt work on this face. Love it. Very nice. Alright, what is this guy's name? Is it Deadman? I'm not sure. Like I said before, I'm not super up to date on all my DC figures. The characters, I mean. But I think it's Deadman. He's got some really nice little slipper things on right here. I know there's a clear-footed variant, but really nice detail on the face. There we go. Cool figure. Another spot filler. Same thing with this guy. Not real thrilled to have him in the collection, but I wanted to have him, so I figured I'd pick him up. He's a nice display piece. He's got good color, good presence. He's got the little thingy in between his fingers there, so that's a nice touch. Not too much to say about him. Obsidian Todd Rice, I believe his name is. Face is a little long in my opinion. There's too much room there between the eye and the mouth. Looks a little strange. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, I'm not sure. But still a cool figure. Pretty sharp. Catman from the Batman Legacy line. Got his little cat claw thingies. I wish that he held them a little tighter. If you look right there, that one wiggles. Doesn't hold it too tight, but still a really nice figure. Great work on the face. And just the details throughout. Pretty cool. Got the classic, I guess you could call it, Steppenwolf. This is the one that is more closely resembles the Apocalypse version. Maybe he's always from Apocalypse, I don't know, but in the comics this is, or in the cartoon, this is what he looked like. And that's the one I wanted, so I'm really happy to get this one. I like this one way better than the red one. Never saw that in store, so I was happy to get it. Black Manta, I already have the blue version, but wanted the black one. Really basic figure, nothing there except for the head. Everything else is, well, and the backpack. Everything else is just plain old black DCUC, but still cool. Got the glow-in-the-dark variant of Spectre. Really nice looking figure. Obviously he's fairly plain, but he's got some cool gloves and hand sculpts, and then I like the cape and the hood, and the fact that he glows in the dark. Nice touch. Last but not least, from the Hive, I got the Lex Luthor, DCUC, DCSH, whichever one. I think they're the same. If I'm not mistaken, those are feet from Mr. Freeze. I think they are. I could be wrong, but even if they are, still really cool. I don't mind reusing some parts, and I'm glad to have this guy. I do have the regular Lex Luthor in the regular spandex outfit, but this one is a little more formidable for Superman, so glad to add him to the collection. So that does it for the Ryan haul, as we'll say. This next part, sorry about that, this next part is from BBTS. For those of you that don't know, that's Big Bad Toy Store. This is part of my pile of loot. I still have a bunch of stuff on pre-order, so those will be coming in eventually. This came in today. Pretty excited about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. We have DC Universe Classics Wave 20. We have Sinestro in his core outfit. This is the tall version. If you want the short version or the blue version of the short one, however, I should have said that, the short guys of Sinestro, whatever, I have both of those available for sale because I got the tall versions and I like those better. So we have that. We have the hooded green Arrow. Really cool looking figure. I do plan to do reviews of some of these, or all of them, it depends. Let me know what you guys want. We got Hawk right here. Really cool with the Mr. Sinister style cape. I like that a lot. I could see some people doing some Sinister customs with that probably. We'll see. I won't be doing it, but someone might. We got Red Arrow here. Very nice looking figure. Love the details. Got his arrows there. Good stuff. We have Reverse Flash. Really nice looking. Love this. Love the head sculpt. Look at that. Red eyes. Nice angry face. Really cool looking. Great work on that guy for sure. I didn't know he was coming with a staff. I'm not familiar with this character in the comics at all. But he does have a staff accessory, so that's cool. We also have the White Lantern Flash, which has the Superman blue and red lightning accessory type things. So that's really cool. He's basically a matte silver. Got a little bit of metal flake in there, plus the silver paint application throughout. So pretty cool figure. Got, finally for Wave 20, Dove. Don't know too much about her either. Apparently she doesn't have any eyes. I don't know. She's wrinkly. Her face is wrinkly. Is she supposed to be? I don't know. I hope so. Otherwise mine's defective. But then we have Dove. Also picked up two of this guy. Dr. Midnight. One for the collection and one for custom fodder. It's a really nice cape to use. I like the skirt thingy. The shirt, whatever. So I got one of him. They were on sale for clearance prices. So got two of those. I also got... well, we'll do that later. Another Sentinel, the good kind. Well, they're all good, of course, but I got one of these. Little Wolverine up in there. Not up in there, but up in there. There's Wolverine up there. And, what do we have? We have a button that isn't lined up, so I can't try me. It should say don't try me, because it's no good. And last but not least, we have the Play Arts version of Master Chief. If you guys know me at all, you should know, in addition to the DC and Marvel, like I have a like for Halo. Probably my favorite franchise out of all of them. I love Halo. So I had to get this, even though it's not based on any particular version of Master Chief. It's their version, but it's still really cool. His torso is kind of twisted in there. I hope it untwists nicely without any damage. I know some people have had some bad luck with this guy, so I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed, but I'm really excited for this. Great figure. I don't have any of the Reach ones because they have the really long legs, but this one seems to be pretty good. So, real excited about that. So that's it for the haul. Didn't take me that long to get through it all, but I think that's a pretty good haul. We got all those loose figures that came in, finally, and all of the new figures. Too bad they're not Marvel Legends, but sooner or later they will be. What is this? Oh, just some paper. So, probably the next time I do one of these big haul videos, it will be when I have the Marvel Legends in hand. But we'll see. It depends when they come. I have, like I said, a bunch of stuff on pre-order, so we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching, guys. Still chipping away at these customs. I got a few of them almost done. They're taking a while, but they will be done sooner than later. So keep an eye out for those. Keep an eye out for some reviews of all this stuff. If there's something in here you saw, any of the DC figures, the Master Chief, any of the other DC figures, let me know. I'm more than happy to review them. It's not too hard to throw another review up there if I'm already doing some, so let me know. Thanks again for watching. Keep an eye out for those other videos, and in the meantime, keep collecting.